Oh, okay.
But you can
And
do that. But you can do that while I.
let me do the countdown here.
Yeah.
All right, we are live, I believe. And hello, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Look who I've got with me. It is Debra Zachau, creator of the
Yes.
Clarity Tarot and the Decode Tarot
Yep.
book that is coming out very soon. So I just wanted to say hi to some people, and
Hmm.
then we're going to get into a chat with Debra here. And Debra, first of all, thank you for being here with me again. I
Pleasure's
wanted
all
you
mine.
wanted you back on my calendar, like I said, for a while. So
Awesome.
really glad
Thank
you're
you.
here.
Me too.
And we are going to take questions in a little bit, but we're going to do a little bit of chit chat first. So if you want to hold your questions for a little bit, that would be good. If not, I can try to star people, but I'm not sure if I'll get to everybody. Ness, hello, welcome.
Hi, Ness.
And Barb from your channel is here. Barbara in Seattle.
Oh, hi, Barbara.
And I
Hi.
started your question, Barbara. Viviani is here. And Jackie Jacaranda is on both channels. Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
So the super mod is everywhere. And
Yeah,
Christine is
man.
here. And Linda. Hey Linda, I just got through on a my last live was with Linda a couple hours ago. So she's
Oh,
fantastic.
thank you for coming.
Yes, and Judith is here. Hi Judith. And let's see. Okay, Ness, I got your question. Let's see. Does that say hi to yes? Okay. Navigating and talking are like two different things. I end up
Yeah,
falling on my face.
I know what you mean.
We
You're
got
doing good.
oh thank you. I got
Barbara.
Bora Bora, hello, and Madame Maru, hello, and Glinda from your channel as well,
Hi,
hello.
Glenda.
And I think that is it so far. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to talk to Debra some. We haven't talked in a while, and she has an awesome book, which you can see in her background there, which I love blue, so I'm in love with your artwork. And so, yeah, what can you tell us about what's happening with the book? It's exciting times, right?
Yes, it's exciting, and I have full disclosure. Um, I came on with my Clarity Tarot deck background, the brown one, and he says, "I want to talk about your book." Oh well, I'll change my
Let's
I'll
change
change
it,
my
right?
represent. But I love that color too, and it's a book I wrote for people. You know, everyone. The biggest thing is that, and I go through this too, where I see something I want to learn, and I pay for the deck or book or the courses. Hi, Candy Rocks, and then it's such a long. What do I do after that? You get a tarot deck and you kind of learn from everybody, but where do you go from that? Because you want to be advising people, you want to be of service with this uh, uh, with this tool.
Right,
And the book will take you from that point of what do I do now? Because it takes you into how I think while I'm in the middle of putting the cards down. Does that make sense? So
yes.
instead of saying this person asked about love, so I got this card, and so the answer is that. It's not like that.
No, right.
Yeah, and there's some stories in there, real life stories from real life clients, and
It's fun.
it's really fun. Thanks for letting me jibber jabber about it. I'm very excited, and it's on
Yes.
pre-order for everyone. It's coming out August 28th, but I think it's going to come out earlier. I have
Oh,
a
good.
sense that it'll be a little earlier.
That's great.
Thanks. Thanks, Scott.
That's awesome. So, and then Jeff is here and he says he has your deck. So I believe
Thank
it's the
you.
Clarity Tarot.
Yeah.
So, hi,
Oh,
Jeff.
thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
And yes, the best chatters, best lurkers, and to everyone for being here. Yes, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
so, yeah, Deborah, you were doing so much. And how long did it take you to write the book?
It took a little while, but I don't want to tell you how long because once a person decides that and has an impulse to write, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Sometimes it's just a month to get it done. Other times
Right,
stall and wait 3 months to finish it. So it's a process. But when you know what you want to say, but you don't know how to say it, spirit comes in and just gives you all the words. And then the reason it's taken so long, I finished it a long time ago, but is that I have a proper publisher and they take
right,
it and we negotiate on the cover and the title, and then we go through several edits, and and then there's a wait process, and there's just a long wait. But to actually do it, how I do it is I get so excited. I'm writing another book now, and I'm so about the major arcana. There's 22 major arcana, right? And
hmm
I'm going through those, and I got to about the Hermit, or a little left, maybe the Wheel of Fortune, and then all of a sudden I'm stalling out on it. It happens in every book. So it'll be a
right,
little while, and then the motor will start going again. So I don't want to actually say the amount of time it took me or anyone else to write a book, because I swear, if
gotcha.
any of your viewers has an idea, even if it's a short story, even if it's a story you don't know where it's going to live afterwards, if you have the impulse to write it, sit down and do it, because spirit is saying boom, 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 boom with all the right words. And
Right.
then it can sit aside until you're ready to know where it goes, where it lives. So encourage everyone.
Yes. If you, I wanted to ask, I'm hearing an echo on my end. Um, do you know if anything is on? Is there any YouTube on?
Not
No,
mine, but
it might be mine.
I will put my ears on right
Okay,
now
let's
because
see if
I
that
don't want it
works.
echoing. Do people hear it? Oh
It's
yeah.
me echoing, so I'm wondering if it's something with me, but I don't know what it
But
could
I
be.
don't know because I tried everyone in Facebook land. I've just started again to try and simulcast to Facebook, and sometimes there's an
Right.
echo, and it would be my end. Let me see if this helps.
Okay.
Let's see.
Does anyone else hear the echo, or did you hear the echo before? Now I don't hear it at all. So,
I think. Let me see here. Just a second.
are you there?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
Testing 1, 2. Can I hear you?
Yes, I can hear you.
Ah, good, good, good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can, but I'm sorry about that. I forgot I needed earbuds for this.
No problem. Is that going to be able to, is that going to be in your way over there?
No, no, not
Okay.
at all.
Oh,
It's
that's
all
awesome.
good.
All right. Thank you. And they
Mhm.
said Candy said it sounds great out there. So,
Oh,
all
good.
right, perfect. So, okay, Jackie said it stopped now. She did hear it, but not now.
So it
Okay.
was my on my end. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Now I know.
No, no problem. No problem. Just like I said, glad you're here. And we've got a few questions. So If you guys want to go ahead and ask your questions, please do so in caps and emojis. I'll put the little banner up here. Everything's for entertainment purposes only. Free readings are done in random order. Donations, super chats, and super stickers will move you to the front of the line. And if you could give, oh, and we will give you a more detailed reading. I need to follow along with my um, billboard here.
No pressure.
Please put your questions in caps and emojis. No political, legal, health, or third party, please, today. And thank you all for being here. And that's what I got. So, yep, as Jackie said, go, go, go with your questions. So, we're only going to take a few, maybe around 10. And so, make sure you get your questions in right away. And again, caps and emojis would be great. Christine, I've got you. And from earlier, I had Ness and I
Yeah.
believe Barbara. And please be present for your reading too. I like to take roll call. So, um, Judith, I've got you. Annie, I've got you. Ness said less life path 33. I'm not
Yeah.
sure what that means. What does that
That's
mean?
that's what she is. Life Path 33. She's a master number
Oh,
33. She's smarter than all of us.
oh wow.
We're advising the one. I know, I
Right.
mean, every life path is wonderful, but 33s they're deep, deep.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome. I've heard that before. I've heard of Life Path 33, but I never knew what it meant. So thank you.
Yeah. Huh.
That's yes.
Yeah,
It
she
is
says it is
intense.
intense. It is
Yeah, and Ness is writing a book right now too, and you probably know.
wonderful.
So yeah. Happy Saturday, Denise. Welcome.
Mm.
Any more questions? Let me know. Otherwise, we will get started. And again, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all. And if you're on Deborah's channel, if you want to come over to mine and throw a subscription, that would be great. And
Yes.
likewise, if you are on my channel, especially, I meant to say this first, please make sure you go over to Deborah's channel and subscribe to her channel. You will not be disappointed.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. You had a question that not a reading. Okay, Madam Maru, we can do that. I have a question that's not a reading. Which system of numerology do you prefer? I'm going to let Deborah have this one.
So numerology, I like it's the adding up of the numbers that it is makes it different for this, but this is the Pythagorean that I enjoy. That's kind of popular here. And then there is the Chaldean, which is more of the Vedic way of doing it. The reason I don't do that is because they do not use the number 9 and they don't recognize major numbers.
Oh, wow.
So I just prefer the Pythagorean.
Wow.
I don't. Which
Awesome.
one do you prefer? Sounds like you do numerology.
Me, no, I don't. I have one numerology deck and I don't use it that much. So,
Okay.
I mean, and yeah, I'm not into numerology that much.
Okay.
So, I prefer the one that I can count on and use on a calculator, I guess you could
As
say.
I always use calculators. I don't do anything in my
No,
head. I am a one trick pony, man.
I hear you. Me too. Me too. Okay, she said thank you. She can see. All right. So, let me go ahead and start with the questions.
Okay.
And if you're ready there, Deborah, and I was going to ask if Barbara is here because I haven't seen her since the question. So, Barbara, if you
Barbara
could let me know
Skelly.
you're here. And Ness, you will be after Barbara. I'm pretty sure Ness is here, but we'll look for Barbara first.
Yep, she's
Yes,
there.
Barbara's here. Okay, awesome. When you get the question would help. Here we go.
Okay. Oh, wow. Her question is it time for me
Me
to
to
move?
move.
I love that. Um, how I'm going to read this is with my yes no technique. And the answer is yes, it's time to move. But because this 5 card draw, it's yes or no. If it's yes or no, the reason why it's yes or no is written inside the cards. And so it looks like the answer is yes, but you need to sit with it a little bit longer. It doesn't mean that whatever idea or notion you have right now isn't the right one. It means the cycle isn't exactly perfect just yet. Now, I do have the reason why it's not perfect just yet is I have the 2 of Cups reversed, which means there's a couple around you that may still need your wisdom, and I also have a child involved, the Page of Pentacles, that kind of still needs you. But you know what? I got to tell you, there's someone in spirit. This is going to sound odd. Oh well. There is someone in spirit who's not nagging, but encouraging you to stay. Not that that's right or wrong. It's just there is an energy. It might have been drawn to you because of a sense of doubt, because we attract entities, not bad ones. I mean, just entities that will move into a certain chakra at a certain level, like emotional or mental. And I believe this is attached at the mental. And so when you think, because you're very, very bright, and when you think things over, it's like you do all this great work on planning. And then at the end of the day or end of the session, you think, oh, but should I really do it? So all you do is bless and release her and then see what happens. But apparently she's kind of right now. So the cycle is going to be at least I go in 1 month increments in my timelines. So in the next 30 days or so, go ahead and still plan to move because the answer is yes, but then pay attention to get everything tied up with all these people beforehand. And it might mean, okay, one more thing. I'm sorry. It might mean you don't have to do or say anything to these people. It means that the timing for you to shift out of their lives physically is needs to mature. There we go. I hope that helps you. Was that too confusing? If so, get a hold of me. I'll explain. Thank you, Barbara.
And thank you, Deborah. I
Mhm.
appreciate that. And I've got some interesting cards, and I'm not sure which way we're going exactly. So I'm thinking that Deborah is right, and I'm going to fall back on her answer that it eventually will happen. But I think that there's something that's holding you back right now, and you got the Queen of Swords. This is a very confident queen. She enters the room, and everybody looks at her, right?
Mhm.
So. Um, this is for you to be confident in your decision and make sure that you know with your gut that it's the right time to go, because you will know because you got the tower. So I think that that's gonna bring things down in Seattle and make it clear that you need to move. So when the time comes, you will know. And then I got the King of Cups, and this is just holding on to your emotions and keeping your emotions balanced through all of this. And I think your emotions will be a key, though. I drew a clarifier for the whole thing just because I wasn't sure. But I got the Two of Swords. It's like it's up to you, it's your decision. But either way, I think that just following your gut is going to be the right thing to do. And I think that your gut is saying to you that you should move. Otherwise, you wouldn't have the question.
Yes.
Okay. And then I got an archangel card for you, Archangel Michael Create. So, Archangel Michael is also the archangel of protection. So, just know that you're protected. Ask him to come in and to help you be protected, and then make your decision and go for it. All right. So, that's what I got for you. All right.
Awesome. 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 I know Barbara. She is the Queen of Swords.
Oh,
Very, very
wow.
bright. Very bright. She's written, her writing is incredible. I didn't know you wanted to move, but looks like you're going to. You're going to come down to San Diego.
Uh,
That'd be
and
fun.
I read the Queen of Swords as the Queen of Wands. I didn't look at it properly. I just got this deck, and if it's the Queen of Swords, which it is, that just tells me that you're going to have the mental clarity and the intellect to know when it is time for you to move. So
I
that's
think
what
you
I
did
got.
say the Queen of Swords.
Yeah, I was thinking Queen of Wands though. So just to be honest.
You're so wonderful. I love you so much.
All right, so let's go to Ness. And then Candy, thank you for your super sticker. I'll get you. Actually, I don't have a question from you, so if you want to put your question in, if you'll do that. And Ness has donated, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull her up next. After I finish my writing project this fall, how does my life look like? Ooh.
Oh, wow. You're finally going to be free. I've got temperance.
Hmm.
I've got temperance for you. Temperance is in the deck to remind us to stay in the middle lane. Um, don't get around any hard edges. I also have the hanging man reversed, which usually means not thinking outside the box, kind of, but what it means in this context is that you take a break from that box instead of always looking, being able, because when you write for the masses, you don't write for yourself. And so when you make a blanket statement, you make sure that the way you word it is going to be positive and acceptable for anyone who might read it, which takes work. It's really hard to do that kind of writing. And so that's going to lift. But I don't see anything here. I do see the Seven of Wands, which is defending your position. Don't be nervous about that because what it feels like to me is that wherever that piece of writing is going to live, you have an idea of what that looks like. And there might be someone that tries to talk you out of that. And so then what spirit is saying is that what you've got going and what your dreams are for this piece of writing is a-okay. So stand on that. Bless you and leave you with that. Thank you to Ness. Congratulations.
Yes. Ness, I've got the High Priestess. So this is telling me to basically with the writing project, let things come to you. You already have it inside of you, and your intuition is strong. So use your intuition. And after the writing is done, I think that your life is going to be filled with beautiful things. Things are going to be coming to you instead of you having to do all the action all the time. And then you're going to get a lot of wands coming in, which is a lot of energy messages coming in with the Eight of Wands. So just know that you've got a good system that's forming right now after your book is to be published. So a lot of messages. You're going to change a lot of people's lives with your book.
Yeah, that's
And then you have the overflowing love of the Ace of Cups, and this is like a oasis in the middle of a desert. Is more of a field, but um, I just look at it as an oasis. You're going to be an oasis for people who need to listen to what you have to say. So I see as you you being a helper for people to to just learn more about life and about the things that you have been through. If you're a Life Path 33, you got a lot to show us, so including me. So I can't wait to do that. I'm going to get you an oracle card. You got the Komodo dragon. All right,
Oh,
focus,
nice.
intention. For that to you, it says keep your eyes on your target. Don't let anything distract you. And it says you create what you focus on. So focus on what you want and how you want your life to look like after this, and it'll work. And you can manifest it. So that's what I
Wow.
got.
That dragon and the seven of wands kind of go together, defending your
They
position
do,
and
don't they? Yeah,
giving yourself the strength
that's true.
to be defined.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Ness.
Thank you, Ness.
And did Candy say her question? I don't know if I got Candy's question yet. Let me just scroll real quick and see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'll look too.
Candy, we may need you to type your question. I'm going back pretty far and I can't find it, but my chat is jumping too. So if you could repeat your question, that would be great. And we'll go ahead and go to the next one, and then we'll get you afterwards, Candy, if you're still here, okay? And next up is Christine. She wants to know, how shall I proceed with my taking my state board mental exam? Wow. Okay.
Hmm. Wonder when that is. Doesn't really matter. Let me just move into that. Oops. Nice. First card out was the six of, whoops, I'm sorry, the six of cups, which is a family card, lineage card. It represents everyone you grew up with, went to school with, all of that stuff. And so it's like your whole family and lineage, either alive or past, is all behind you. You're sticking by the rules. It's all, oh, I've got the coolest cards for you, really. So I have the Hierophant as well. So praying will help you gain peace. I'm not saying that, when you kind of plead saying, oh, let this be over, let this cup be without trauma and all this stuff, those, it's like, this will help you. That kind of verbiage will help you. And I also have the Two of Swords reversed. Upright means there's a decision, there's a delay, that stuff. But in this context, it comes in reverse saying everything's good, everything's moving forward, and you're very, very good. The Eight of Pentacles, you're very, very good at your situation. So congratulations, you're going to be doing fine. Just keep those prayers going and don't worry about how desperate they sound. Don't reprimand yourself.
And she said it's my soul family, mental health.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Okay. All right, let's see what I've got here. Christine, I've got, and someone might recognize this deck, but so I've got the Five of Cups for you. And so this is just not crying over spilt milk. So if you don't get it like the first time, then don't give up. So just keep remembering you have more chances, and I think if you don't have any more chances, I think you're going to get it the first time. This is just could be the anxiety and the worry of not being able to do it. I've taken state exams before for health insurance, and they have been rough, and failed the first time and had to go back and ace it the second time, and you just never know. But if you study and pull yourself up and be confident, that's going to be half of the battle. And then you got the Two of Wands, so manifesting it, making your plans, making your plans, and it will happen for you. So manifest. And then you got the Three of Swords, but I don't want you to dwell on this one too much either. It is a minor card, but it could be with a loss of trust, as it says on here for the money card. And if it's a loss of trust, then you might have a loss of trust in yourself.
Yeah.
And instead, what you can do is believe in yourself, go forward with your plans, and make sure that you're looking at the glass half full instead of half empty, and that's going to manifest you to pass and to do well in it. That's what I got.
So, what day are you going for your exam, Christine? Because this family wants to support that. So, I will put it on my calendar and make sure I add you into the successful prayers. So,
That's great.
mhm,
We'll wait for Christine to respond here. That's a good question.
mhm. I just got a weird thing on my phone. There's an evacuation going on,
Oh
but
my
it's not
goodness.
me. I'm
It's
not.
not you.
I don't.
Okay, wow.
It's a
Like,
different
oh
block.
no. We're gonna have to get Deborah out. No.
I'll take you with me through the
Okay.
fire.
Oh no.
So when you
Okay.
get around to it,
So we haven't heard from Christine back.
right? We'll
So
just keep an eye
oh,
out
there
for that
there we
date.
go. I will be taking it in January 2025.
You're on my list.
Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Right.
let's say hi to Jean JR. Hello. And Judith is here. Please advise me what you see for me this year.
All right. These are fun readings. These are really fun. Oh, I've got the number 31 for you.
Oh, wow.
Um, I am disciplined. You know how they got this number? Adding 3 and 1 together is a 4, and that is a disciplined number. But I'll check my other cards now. I have these other 2 decks around. Uh, let's see. For the rest of the year, it's, as you know, the wheel of fortune is always turning. Life, and life is never like emotionally in a straight line. I see you beginning where you are right now is very, very balanced with the justice card. The rightness and wrongness for your view of life is steady. And with that comes the reversed Nine of Swords. Upright means losing sleep over a situation, but it's reversed. It's like you've let go of that. So you're on your spiritual path. And congratulations. You didn't have to get there with a lot of help like you used to have. I've got the star, which is hope, reversed. It's like it doesn't mean you're hopeless. It means this transition is starting to be easier, and you're not needing to coach yourself through to the justice, the harmony, the balance. It's like you're already doing it. I've got the King of Cups reversed. This could be someone in your life that's poking at you. poking. But nonetheless, he's a minor role. He's a minor role. I do have the Hermit reversed, which means, I guess, the cycle for 2024 is that you go within yourself, which is the upright, and then do the being self-aware. You come out of that. You come out of that cave and start teaching us what you've learned. So you are an incredible teacher with just doing life, and you don't have to be in front of a crowd to have a lot of people really respect what you do and how you make a decision. So your students are gathering. So it looks pretty good. It looks really good to me. What have you got?
Well, let me put myself in the hot seat here. So, what I advise for you for this year is just to um, keep thinking of the past. And a lot of times I won't say that because I say you need to be in the now. But this is looking in the past so that you know that better things are going to happen in the future. So, if you had a great upbringing, think of the good times that you've had in the past, and then know that good things are going to happen and can even supersede that in the future. Okay, so that's what I'm getting there. Deborah got the reverse nine of swords. I got the nine of swords. So yeah, there may be still a little bit of anxiety going on there. I don't read reversals, but it could very well be reversed. So this may be something that you've taken care of or are taking care of. Just make sure that you're not letting worry and anxiety come into your life. Instead, you're making good decisions. You know what your gut and what your intuition is saying with the Seven of Cups. And then I've got your oracle card is the Star Dragon Quantum Fabric, is what it says. And it says protective action. Um, Stop waiting for the right moment. Everything you desire is available to you now. It's safe for you to take a leap. Right. So there you go. It is safe for you to make that decision and um, to jump and take the leap. So as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, go for it. So I see some really good things coming in for you. And shoot, you got a dragon. So how much better can that be?
I love
So
dragons.
that's what I got for you.
That's great. What is that oracle card? What's the title of that oracle deck, rather?
This one is the Light Warriors Spirit Oracle by Britta Bauman, and she has all kinds of wonderful oracles. Uh,
I love that. I mean, it's always nice to get a new deck.
yes, definitely. All right. So let's see who is next. We have Annie. And before we get to Annie, I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know we're going to close questions, but I did get Celtic Seers. Okay, and we will try to get to everybody. I'm going to change the banner real quick before I forget. And Candy Rocks also gave a donation on your page, Deborah,
Oh,
and she didn't
oh,
want a reading, so she just wanted to do it because she
oh,
says thank you for being here. So
thank you so much,
yeah,
Candy.
thank you, Candy.
God bless you.
All right, so Annie, if you'll let me know you're here, you are here. She already knows the
Okay,
drill.
awesome. Oh, she knows the drill.
She
I
knows the
love that.
drill.
Love it, love it. The energies, I'm not an astrologer, but the energies around are sort of making you stop and think, of course, where other people's get momentum, you're going to draw back a little bit. What's interesting for next week is I have the Four of Cups upright, telling me that you're feeling kind of blah about life. If it was reversed, you'd be overthinking in one way, but it's upright. And then right after that, it's very interesting, the moon. So the moon is quiet and it doesn't tell you everything. This is you. I'm going behind your eyes on how you're looking at next week. And it looks like you were going to pull back and be a little more quiet. The strength card the strength card reversed. Upright, it's grace under pressure. Reversed, it's not so much grace under pressure. It means that you might become impatient. So spirit is asking you to be mindful and enjoy some exploration with the higher self. The moon is very intuitive too. It could be spirit spirit is asking you to move in and listen to them, not us. You see what I'm saying? Because the moon, it represents to me past loved ones. It's the mysteries, like the major arcana. The strength is that you feel maybe you'll resist that. That's how I'm going to read reverse strength for that. You're going to resist it. But if you resist it, resist meditating, asking to know your guides, trying a mediumship reading, if you miss that, then the ideas you are looking forward to might not come around. This is upright Ace of Swords is new thinking, new ideas, and we all want that, right? So, but it's coming in reversed. So get your head out of what you're doing and move into the level of action. Ace of Wands. So out of your head, just thinking about walking, doing a walking meditation. Uh, you can move your body in any way, shape, or form, like regularly to get that hypnotizing stuff in. So Spirit is asking you for next week, start moving at the level of action into something, a rhythm, to keep that balance and bring forth a lot of information from behind the curtain, behind the veil. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Annie.
Wow, that was great. All right. I'll try to follow that. I have a question for you on Deborah. Maybe you could help me out with the
Mhm.
first part because I got two sevens in a row.
Nice.
So what would that be?
So I'm gonna put you in the
Put
hot
that
seat
here.
on that
Okay.
because you have the question, what do two sevens mean? It's
Hmm.
instead of me saying, oh, that's the sign of blank, I would like to invite you to say what you feel it sounds. I know that sign kind of escaping the ball, but I just there's a lot of ways you can do this. Somewhere in your life,
Hmm.
you have experienced 7 7, or
Hmm.
which brings up a memory, and that would be the message. Or if you can't figure that out, you add 7 plus 7. 7 is 21. So that's three creativities if you wanted to go down the numerology scale, but you're not a numerologist. That's not your
No.
jam. You don't want that. So just take the 7 7 and ask spirit, okay, tell me what this means. And then move into whatever comes to mind. Is that, I know it didn't answer your question, but I'm encouraged.
No, that's okay. I'm going to work intuitively here. You got the
Good.
Seven of Swords, and this could be like feeling trapped, and it could also be like the trickery card. So I would say, Annie, just take what is yours and don't worry about other people necessarily. I'm not saying to hurt other people. I'm just saying to take what is yours, what you have earned, and to get enough. I feel like you may be lacking the self confidence to say what you need and what you deserve. So that's what I'm getting here. And then the Seven of Cups is about indecision. So making a right decision and just trusting your gut. So I'm going to go with intuition because I think that intuition would bring you out of this trickster mindset that maybe someone else has, and then the intuition to know what your gut instincts is telling you about how to answer your decisions. So I'm going to go with that.
That is, you know what? That is so good because people, I said this somewhere else that I went and read a book on all signs. If you see a white feather, if you see the numbers, if you see something like that, and then I see a crow, and I was directed to this crow, and I was watching this crow, and I thought, now what does crow mean again? Instead of
Right,
me knowing something about crows because I like crows, instead of me going that, I want to say, what does somebody else feel this is a sign? But if you're able to say, I'm going with intuition for 7, that you are telling spirit that you're making a deal with spirit, that
right.
could be another layer of information. So bravo.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
doing that.
Hmm. Yeah.
But Annie, thanks for being our little guinea pig there. And I've got also the hanged man for you. So this is looking at things in a different perspective. All right. So look at things a little bit differently than the way you are right now, and good things will happen. I want to draw an angel card for you. I've got the staircase of light.
Oh,
Archangel
wow.
Uriel. So you are on the right road. You're taking the right steps right now. You just need to be pushed a little bit and step out of your comfort zone, knowing that you can handle whatever it is that comes at you. It doesn't matter what it is, you can handle it, and let your intuition guide you. And it's a staircase of light. That's how bright it is. That's how bright your intuition is. So that's what I got.
Nice.
It did kind of come together. Thank you, Deborah.
Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, you're wonderful.
I
I
love
love your
that.
readings. I love the
Oh,
way you
thank you.
look. I like the language you've agreed upon with spirit. So,
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I love the way you read too.
oh,
So
thank you.
that's why you're here. Yes.
Yay! Having
One of
fun.
the reasons, one of the many reasons.
Oh,
All right. So, Jan, are you here? Jan's free. A message from the guides. I think Jan is here, but we'll just make sure. Yes.
all right. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you, Jan. So, a message from your guides. Um, this is an interesting one. So it's a little bit of a prediction as well for next week, and that is the very first card out is the the 3 of Cups, which means being social. Don't put it in your mind that it has to be with one person. If you're hoping somebody calls to ask you out or something, stay away from that. This is socializing naturally with friends, with more than one person. Inside of that, it looks like there is going to be, I've got the Ace of Cups reversed, meaning that emotionally there's someone that you either enjoy or don't enjoy. It's going to evoke an emotion. And since it's reversed, it's like, oh, I'm over that person. I don't care if they do XYZ that used to bug you, but doesn't right now. It's like you move past that on a spiritual level. I also have the 3 of Pentacles. You're doing a great job. Means the novice, but it means the novice that once realized as doing quite well, they shoot up to the professional. So that's doing well. Reversed 5 of Cups, have no regrets, and key into your intuitive nature. It looks like your spirit guide or guardian angel has it wants to help you through. I don't want to say help because it doesn't look like a bad week. It just means that if you stay open to getting messages from the higher realms, they will be available. And the high priestess is not one to hand out information easily. She's on the upper octave. She's the designer and the gatekeeper for all of intuition, between knowing and not knowing. But she doesn't give it to you all at once. She gives you little bits at a time as you need it. So when I see her in a reading like this, it's like, pay attention. Say, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to know today? And you'll receive some great enlightenment. So I'll bless you and leave you with that.
All right. Thank you, Deborah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got Jan for you, the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like this goes, Jan actually caretakes for her mother,
Oh,
and which is a beautiful thing. And I
yes.
used to do that as well. And when my mom was alive, and I'm telling you, you're gonna have generosity come back to you, and good karma. So you're giving generously now of yourself, right? So make sure you take care of yourself. I know we tell you that. I tell you that every single time I read for you, but I do see that and I hear that every single time that you need to take care of yourself. So then you've got the Hierophant. So I think you're learning a lot about yourself right now, and you're going to be able to teach others about that later. And it's just like a huge redwood. I don't know if this is a redwood, but that's what it makes me think of, how big and majestic it is. That's how much knowledge that you can learn and put into yourself as you're going through this stage of your life. So maybe get some books out, spiritual books
Mhm.
to help you. Maybe the Decode the Tarot. Um, and really apply those. Then you got the very next card that came out, and this is the Lovers. So going from the Hierophant to the Lovers, you are going from teaching to making a decision, and this could also be. Somebody coming into your life, but I think more for you, it is making a decision on how you want the next couple of years of your life to go. And you're the one who holds the key. So just make sure you're writing down the things that you want to do. And if it's to go and move to wherever, write that down and make that a priority for yourself so that intuitively you can get to where you want to go. And then I pulled the snake for you, and it says impulse. And I'm just going to read this from this side. Be still and alert. Allow opportunities to come to you instead of chasing them. Once the right impulse arrives, act quickly without hesitating. Yeah, you'll know when the time is right for the next stage of your life to come through. And you'll be able to know that because you have that already inside of you. So be still and alert, and good things are awaiting you. So that's what I got.
No, that's amazing. I do have one more thing. I didn't realize she was a caregiver for her mom. You
Right.
can practice tools like mediumship with someone living. I don't know your mom's condition or anything, but I know some people, a few people, that are able to tap into someone who can't speak anymore, or who can't, who like a stroke or um, something like that, and they can tap into what they might need. So if you tap into your mother, um, and all of a sudden it'll be evidential too. It's like all of a sudden your wrist starts itching or burning or something like that. I bet you if your left wrist, you'd go in and check on her left wrist to see if maybe the nightgown's a little too tight or something's not right with her skin. There's ways you can still build on your intuition while with someone, while caregiving for someone. I don't know if that's your jam, might not be, but um, something you can play with. It's always fun.
That is, and that reminds me, Deborah, of when I before I moved in with my mother, she was having back surgery, and
Mm.
she came out of surgery, and I was waiting to talk to her, and I just started getting this really bad pain in my knee, in my right knee, and I'm like, "What is going on with my knee?" And so I called my mom, got to talk to her. She was doing okay, and I'm like, "How are you feeling?" She's like, "My back's fine, but my knee." My
Yeah.
knee is completely. I said, "Which knee? Your right one?" "Yes, my right knee. I can't get it to stop hurting. Something that must have happened or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It was just a thing that went away the next day." But
Uh-huh.
still, Jan, you can be, so intuitively connected with your mom that you're able to empathically tell what she needs. So I
Right.
agree with Deborah with
Yeah.
exactly what she was saying. I hope that's what you were saying and kind of
Yeah,
goes
that's
with
what
it.
I was saying. Exactly. That's wonderful.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you,
And
Jan.
we've got four more. Are you
Okay.
okay with time, Deborah?
I'm all good. I'm
All
great.
right. Wonderful. So we have Julie Hamill. Julie, if you'll let me know if you're here, please.
Hmm.
About my hands. If you could go a little bit more specifically, maybe Julie, if you want to. If not, that's okay. But we'll try to read on that. And thank you guys so much for being here. Questions are closed, but we really appreciate everyone who's here and
Thank
watching.
you.
And you can get a message, from someone else's readings. So
Yeah.
don't think that you can't. Right. Still waiting for Julie.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
Should we go ahead and then we can put like a timestamp on it? What do you
Yeah,
think, Deborah?
that'd be great because I just got something here. I don't know. I'm assuming that your hands are fighting you, or else you wouldn't have said something because nobody says about my hands that aren't screaming somehow. Um, I I gave you a reading at 5 cards, and they're all pentacles. So it's something on a. Oh, you've lost the use of them. Oh my goodness. So it's something on a tangible level that you would be able to move into either getting your feeling back or using them in a way that serves you, because pentacles is all about tangible things. If it was all swords, I'd say, oh, let's think about things differently. If it's all action, then I'd say move into a different way of sitting. I don't know, things like that. But pentacles means that it's something on a tangible level that you would do to find relief. Um, so that's the first one. And I do have the Five of Pentacles too, which is like regret, or feel like you don't have as much as you do. But there are lots of different messages that can come to you, and I can understand why you're asking this. And you can get it through this forum where you ask for advisors to give you some input, and then but understand this advice is coming to you for you to do something tangible with, at least this message. And I got more in another deck. I have more pentacles in the reading, but along with the world card, you will find relief. So the message is do something different with your hands, with your movement, if you can move them, because it enables spirit to heal as it's in motion. That's what I think I have for you. But I'm sorry that you can't use your hands. I don't know what I would do. I would have to go through an awful lot of therapy to
Yeah.
be in that. But I also have the butterfly for you. So it's metamorphosis coming your way. God bless you.
Mm.
Thank you. What did you
All
pull?
right. I pulled the lovers as the first one.
Mm,
And for me, this is caring. And look at the hands.
yes.
The hands are there doing something, right? So they're holding the flowers and the sticks where the flowers are growing out of. So it's life coming out of hands. So just know that you still can do other things that might not be through your hands to create beautiful things. Okay, so that's what I got from that. And then I have the Eight of Wands coming in. This is fast messages. I just feel like you're going to be able to be an inspiration to so many. You're an inspiration to me. Just to be here and still, fighting, and that's a great thing. And I think you're going to have help come in
Yeah.
for you. And then I've got the Four of Pentacles, so I got a Pentacle cards for you as well. So the Four of Pentacles is about taking what you need. So you said I've tried Reiki, DMSO, and pain relievers. Okay, well, yeah. I still think that there's something out there. There is you're not a hopeless case. So just
Mhm.
keep looking and studying, and I think that you know good things are going to come out. It might not be right away, but I want to show you this card because this is a special card. You got
Ah.
Michael's Shield of Light. Okay,
Mm.
the holy force. It's transforming action is ask Archangel Michael to protect you with his shield of light. Let go of fear and let love and wisdom guide you. So transforming your thoughts and you're the way that you're thinking about things can change how you do things physically as well. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell you how to get healed or anything like that. But I do think that our worrying and things like that can affect our health, just like our being positive about something can affect
Mhm.
our health. Okay, so I'm not a doctor, but that's what I got. Ask Michael to come in for a blue ray of protection to surround you
That's
and
awesome.
see what happens. So that's what
Yeah.
I got, Julie. Oh, and you take care of your grandson. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
It's amazing. All right. So next is can you? Can you? Are you here? Hello, Charlie. Want to say hi to you from Deborah's channel there, Charlie C. Sage of
Oh,
Fire.
yes. Yes. Thank you, Charlie.
And hey, hello, Jonathan and Michelle from Astrological Tarot. Hello. You're welcome, Julie. Yeah, big hugs to you, but lots of love and light, Julie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Canyu is here. I haven't seen them back in the chat, so I'm gonna move on to JR. We'll go back to Canyu if they show
Huh?
up, and we're gonna go to JR now, who is saying, "May I get a reading for the summer?"
Hmm.
And Jean, if you'll just let me know you're here too. I'm pretty sure you are, but just in case. Yes, JR is here. All right.
JR's here. Okay, great.
Yes.
So, I'll tell you what I've got. It's interesting because I did June, July, and August, a few cards for each. And June looks like you're um, planning on, you will have an opportunity to disrupt something. Now, the forewarned is forearmed. If you recognize it prior, then maybe you can make different choices. Right now, it looks like I've got the three of swords for heartbreak. Disruption means the four of wands reversed, and then the reversed moon as well. So the reverse moon is stinking thinking kind of thing. It's it's like, oh, somebody hurt me, so I think, and then you start premeditation. You start thinking, I'm going to push back now. This is the day I'm going to push back, or something like that. What this reading is asking you to do is to reevaluate that choice. This would be in the month of June. So if you do lash out at someone and then you think, oh, that's what Debra was talking about, just go back and just say, oh, my emotions got ahead of me, whatever, but smooth it over because, um, I mean, defend yourself righteously, but I believe what's coming up isn't in the big picture isn't as righteous. And if you choose differently at the level of action in June, July will be much better than it shows right here. I'm not going to show July. It's just that it seems like this, the wheel of fortune is always turning, and there's good and times, bad times, that kind of stuff. But we can make it hover on good times by being the observer. And the rest of the time, it looks like everything's okay in the end. Two of Cups is here. Now, I don't like doom and gloom. I do not um, talk about that or put that in the air I don't do that often, but I believe I want to respect your path. And so one of your situations, that doesn't mean it's going to taint the whole thing. It's just one of the situations that you might be faced with in June might take you down a rabbit hole that isn't as fun. So just be mindful of that and turn it into a cool summer. I hate these kind of readings. But I respect people enough because I don't want you to think it's all doom and gloom. It isn't. But we really do create our own reality through choice, through
Mhm.
observation, through that. So be mindful, and then just it'll shift it, because whatever might trip you up in June is kind of gonna last a while until you say, no, I'm not going to do that. So there you have it. I'm just going to leave you with that. Quit talking.
No, that's great. That's great. And we have free will too,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm thinking of with the strength card, this
Hmm.
beautiful strength card. This is finding the strength, tenderness, kindness, gentleness, all those good nest words that come with the strength card. That's what true strength is. It's not physical ability or muscles. That's not what it is. So using your kindness and gentleness to steer you through this summer is going to make things very good happen. I've got celebration with the three of cups here, and then I've got a change coming for you, probably in about the midsummer, with the death card. But this is not a bad card. This is just
Yeah.
transformation, transition. So you got good things coming to you, and you might have a little bit of a speed bump with the three of swords, but don't dismay. Don't feel like that this is a bad thing. I don't like the doom and gloom either. This one is something that you will have to get over, but it's a minor speed bump.
Yeah.
It's not anything major. So just focus on the death card, the change that's coming, and being open to that change. And then the strength card, having those attributes that we were talking about. And let me get you a oracle card here. You got the Lioness of Ariel potency.
Mm.
And this card says, embrace your full power. Don't play small. Be the being of royal majesty you were born to be. That just says a lot. Look at that beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful lioness there.
Yes.
So embrace your full power. This is a lot. Reminds me of the strength card. I
Yeah.
mean, it is very, very similar. So spirit is asking you to step into your strength and into your power. Okay.
And your
So
patience.
and your patience. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So that's what I got for you, Jr.
Thank you, JR.
All right, and we've got just a couple more here.
Sure.
One more actually.
Okay.
And hello, Nancy. Nancy from A Crone's Intuition is here,
Oh, Celtic Seer. Hi.
and Celtic Seer is here, and Care Bear. I said hi to you. I don't know if you got it or not, but I'm glad to see you. Okay, Celtic Seer. What does June have in store for me?
Awesome. 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 Possum. You got a cool thumbs up. Um, the Page of Swords tells me there's something new, a new idea, a fresh idea. It's a little more mature than the Ace. If it was the Ace of Swords, that's the epiphany. Oh, I wonder if I can do that. The Page of Swords means that you've had that epiphany and you start thinking through the real cool steps to go on. There are a few people in your life that are going to support your next month, June. I've got the King of Cups, that's father figure, or it is someone uh, recognizing um, the capacity of love of a not for the opposite, like a man, like a man. Sorry. So I'm thinking Celtic seer is a woman. So that means that there's going to be an alignment with what an older gentleman can bring you. I've got a younger guy here, brand new. It's another page, page of wands, which means action. Notice we had idea. Now we have action. I love these cards because, oh, they're just, I love new ideas. Now I have judgment reversed, which means to me that you will not, you have everything you need. It's almost like the magician card. You have everything you need to go forward. You won't, your next steps in June, you won't really need to rely on anyone else. This is what you've learned all, through your lifetimes. It's like something really brand new. I do have a queen in spirit coming through, the Queen of Cups. We had the King of Cups upright, which is someone alive. And then I didn't think I was going to do mediumship, but it shows that there's a woman in spirit that is going to be helping you and talking to you. So because you had the Ace of Swords, which is all about thinking, you're going to start having some new ideas and that you can put into action with the Page of Wands. So all in all, June looks awesome. Awesome.
Hey, thank you, Deborah. And I've got more of the same for you, Celtic Seer. You got the World, and
Wow.
that's the success card.
Mhm.
So but it's also the end of something and the beginning of something. I think you're going to be surprised what it's the beginning of. But then I got the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is very smart, intellectual, and wise. So be wise in your decisions and the decisions that you're making, and make sure that there's everybody's on the up and up, and there's no deceit going around in the people that you trust, and everybody's of the same, like spiritual level. And it doesn't mean that people who are down below that are wrong. It just means they're at a different level than you, and you need to be around like-minded individuals for the most part. So then I pulled this for you, and know what to say. Just hello, we got a soulmate relationship. So this could be a relationship, a passionate relationship. It could also be a friendship. It could be a partnership coming in. But I think you got a new relationship coming in, and that's what the new thing is here with the world. After you have the success of the world, let's see if I can hold them right on StreamYard. And once you have the success of the world, then you're going to have that soulmate relationship come into play. So looks exciting, very exciting. And what
Yes.
Deborah said, just, blow you away. Go on a hot air balloon because you got the world going on
Exactly.
there. So, yeah.
Awesome.
All right. I think that is it. Jackie, let me know if I got to everybody. I don't think I missed anybody.
Sure has been
Let's
fun.
see. Yes, it's been wonderful, and thank you so much for being here,
Thank you.
Deborah, and
Happy.
everybody's saying how well we gelled together, and I agree. So yes,
Yeah. Let's do it again on my show next.
yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
We will work it out. And
Right.
so thank you, everybody. Y'all, you guys are wonderful. We got the best chatters. And please make sure that if you're not subscribed to Deborah, that you go to her channel and subscribe.
Thank you.
And
Vice
so
versa.
give her some likes.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you
and
so much.
stars.
Appreciate that.
All right. So we will see everybody soon.
Love
Bye,
you all.
everybody.
Thank you.